3, oh, fucking, no, I'll start from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Retro Smash Gaming Podcast. Wherever you are, wherever you may be listening, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Don't forget to check us out on our Discord, and I'll be taking attendance. I'm taking attendance who pops in our Discord. Is it you? And hit us up on Twitter at retro_smashed. I am Weldy Time, the gentleman sitting across from me, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who knows that the juice is always worth the squeeze, but the squeeze ain't always worth the juice. Okay, I had that written down on here, and that did not sound as dirty as I thought it was going to be.
That's usually how it works out.
It's always worse on. It's always better on paper.
Worse.
Always better on paper.
Yeah.
He is Eric. Eric, how are we doing today, sir?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Actually, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Are you sore?
From
the ass kicking you got a few weeks ago.
In Halo.
And Super Mario Strikers Charged.
I just had to shake the rust off. Come at me, bro. I had to shake the rust off.
For which one?
Both.
Okay.
I mean, let's be real. It's for both.
You won one game in Halo.
Yeah. So we played 5 series. And we played 4 series. You won 3. I won 1. And Dan, unfortunately, got
Lost
to go.
Them all.
Well, I was gonna say he went home with a nice parting gift, but no, he went over. Sorry, Dan. Love you, kid.
Then Mario Strikers Charged.
Yeah, Strikers, you got me in a series of 3. You beat me 2-1. It was actually, the last game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. You only won by 2 goals, but the game that you beat me, you won by 8 goals, and I think the game I beat you, I won by 6. So for some reason, we both seemed to figure it out in game 3, and you still pulled through.
Yeah, the first game I kicked your ass because you were kind of rusty. Then the second game, you definitely kicked my ass. So that going into that third game, I was pretty worried. I'm like, okay, he's got this shit figured out now. But then the third game, he just came out and shit the bed.
Well, I didn't say shit the bed. I mean, it was what, 3-1? It was actually a really close game for what it was worth. You were hitting from.
I'm not sure it was.
You were hitting from midfield for some reason. I don't know how you were scoring from midfield with like one of your Hammer brothers. I don't understand how the hell that was happening.
He's a good shooter.
Yeah, I guess I play
Shooters
with all.
Gotta shoot, bro.
Shoot. I guess I was playing with more defense, so I guess that was my fault.
Before we played the game, you said, I forgot how much or how fun this game was. And then after the game, what did you say?
I think I was more salty because I lost, but I was like, I don't remember.
You don't know how good that makes me feel.
Good,
so good,
good, taste it. But yeah, taste the juice and the squeeze. There. I worked the intro all the way around, kids. Well, that's all time for today.
Feel the squeeze, taste the juice.
Oh, yummy. But yeah, I was like, this wasn't kind of what I remembered it was going to be. But of course, it was also like 1 a.m. and I was super tired. So I think when we play the new one, I think I'll get that feeling again.
It was 1 a.m. for me too.
I guess that's fair. Excuses. I'm full of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you played anything else since then, or?
I don't think so. I haven't played too much in the last couple weeks.
Really? Okay.
A little bit of San Andreas, I guess, on the Switch.
The remade?
The remade one, yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Did you buy the physical copy, or do you have the download?
No, I waited for the physical copy.
Okay, you waited for the physical copy. How soon after did you buy it, and did they make all the fixes that they needed to, or was it still kind of weird?
So it came out in early December. I want to say maybe a week before the physical copy was due to come out, the digital copy came out.
I think it was 3 weeks before.
Okay.
Because I remember that early November, the digital came out, and I was like, I want to wait to get the physical. And It was a good thing we did, because people crapped all over the digital copy.
Yeah. Then they pushed back the release date on the physical copy.
Yes.
And it just came out, February something-ish? Sometime in February it came out, and I got it the day of.
Okay.
Got it ordered from Amazon.
Good. So I guess now the question is, like, did they address... They said they were going to address all the things that people had wrong with it.
I think so, but I don't know. I haven't had any issues with it.
Oh, good. And you said you're playing on the Switch too, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to take it on the go.
Sure.
Because I could have got it on the PS4.
I just had like a weird thought. I'm like, now I can buy my prostitutes and go into strip clubs on the go.
Yep. So what about you? What have you been playing?
I actually finished Silent Hill 2. I know I said
Ooh.
a few weeks ago that my wonderful Twitch community, which thank you all very much, twitch.tv/weldytime. I'll plug myself all day. But they were kind enough and met the 60,000 channel point goal for Silent Hill 2. And I'll just say right now, I didn't like that game.
No?
I fucking loved it. Oh my god. That game was phenomenal.
Did you poop your pants at all?
I pooped a couple times.
Yeah, because I know you're pretty worried about that.
I was very worried about it. Luckily, I had a friend of mine, Ari Babel, walk me through it.
Mhm.
So she was kind enough to be my tour guide, or else I would have never found all the small stuff I need to. I would have never survived. Either I wouldn't have survived, I would have stopped playing, or it would have taken me at least 30 hours to fully beat it.
How long did it take you?
It took me about a week's worth of streaming, so I want to say it took me about 7 to 8. But of course, it was her. She was like, "Okay, now you're gonna head to room, 221 here. Hang a left at the office. Make sure you go into this locker room and pick up ammunition and this and that." Which is kind of what I was hoping somebody would do for that game,
Mhm.
and that's also kind of what I'm hoping somebody would do for Link to the Past for me. But that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But that game was it blew me away. Now, of course, I played on the 360, so I played the HD collection.
Yeah.
And I played with the original voices. It did cut out a big scene at the end, and if you've played it before, the fire and the staircase and Angela, if you have not played it, I'm not going to spoil it, but that has got to be I went back and watched it on YouTube later, the scene that they cut out. That has to be one of the most gut-wrenching. That scene tore my heart in half.
Why'd they cut it?
I don't know. That's what we were trying to figure out. Because that scene was just, I feel like it tied a whole bunch of stuff together for one of the characters. And like I said, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've played it, they cut that out. And that kind of pissed me off. But other than that, the gameplay was, it's tank controls, so it took me a little while to get used to. It was just a phenomenal game to play. Even though it was scary, it wasn't like jump scare. It was a psychological horror.
Mm-hmm.
It was a psychological horror in a sense where you pretty much controlled every aspect of it. And I feel like it went really well. And I loved it.
That's awesome.
Yes, and I'm really excited.
Excited for...
Excited that I don't have to play it again. Well, see, I don't know if I would play it again because they say it's multiple endings, but I wouldn't play it by myself.
You would want another guide?
Yeah, probably because I get lost, but I'm not going to make somebody do that for me, or I'm not going to have a guide pulled up. So, I got to play it once. I got to say I played it and say that I loved it for the whole world to hear. It was great. It was an amazing game. It really was.
What are you streaming now?
I am streaming. I was streaming Celeste for a while, and I finally broke the 2-hour mark. So, which actually I think put me out of 222 speedrunners on speedrun.com puts me at 219 if I submit the run, which I still have to do.
How do you do that? Do you have to prove it?
Yeah, and the fact that I streamed it, I still have the VOD for it, but I'm just too lazy to...
So you just link your stream?
Pretty much. Yeah. And somebody just has to go through and just make sure I didn't cheat. And it has an in-game timer, which helps because I'm a boomer and I don't know how external speedrunning timers work. I also...
So just like a button press? Like when you start the game, you press a button?
Yeah, but I've
heard of somebody like a foot pedal. People got foot pedals?
That'd be smart. But I got to link it to my... I think I got to link it to my OBS, and that's where I'm like a 90-year-old person trying to operate a cell phone. And I'm just like, what is this again? Also...
You're not... Well, I don't want to say you're not very tech savvy, but let me put it this way. You had a BlackBerry up until 2015?
I hate when people calling me. I hate it when people call me. Like, why can't you text me? Honestly.
I got no answer.
It was...
I'm the same. But
it was 2015.
Still. Was it 2015? Did I hit that right?
Yeah, because I
Holy
got my
shit.
it was like the early part of 2016 because I got my new phone right before my wife and I went on our honeymoon.
Where'd you go?
Disney World.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so what are
I
we
was
talking about? Oh,
I
we
was
got
I
something
was
else?
no, I was getting ready to make the teacups weren't the only thing that were getting
Getting what?
ridden. I also played Super Metroid, speedran that again. I got that at exactly 1 hour again.
No, are you
It
serious?
happened again. And then now I'm going to be delving a little bit into kind of a sports game. I'm going to be playing some NCAA. Do some March Madness. We're going to win a natty.
14?
No, the last one that came out was 10.
Basketball.
Basketball, yeah. And I can't find any copies of 10 that aren't at least $250. So
Is that the one with Blake Griffin on the cover?
yes.
Okay.
And 09 is the one with Kevin Love on the cover. I'm going to try to go through a whole season.
Where'd Kevin Love go to college?
UCLA. So I'm going to play a whole season as a team, but I'm going to like start a quote unquote dynasty, but just so I can play a full season. And we're going to win a natty. I won a natty last year with Florida. We're going to do it again this year.
With who?
Haven't decided. I kind of want to take. Well, the number one overall in that game is North Carolina.
Who was on North Carolina at the time? Was that Kemba Walker?
Kemba Walker was on UConn.
Oh, he played for UConn.
Yeah, Kemba Walker went to UConn, but I think it was like Tyler Hansborough was on that team, so he's gonna be good inside. But I played around with North Carolina a little bit, and they just basically have twin towers, and passing inside in this game is a disaster. So, I mean, I try to set screens and stuff. So it's going to be kind of interesting if I want to play with them. Played a little bit with Purdue because they're the best team out of the Big Ten. They're 13th overall. Then, I mean, you got like Kentucky. That was the year Butler was still kind of good. Butler was still good that year. Gonzaga was okay. Kansas is up there. So yeah, I got a few blue bloods to pick from. I don't want it to be like I get to the Final Four on stream and then I lose and then I gotta start over. So I gotta try to find a team that, I mean, I could get good, but who's got time for that?
Apparently not you.
Instant gratification, kids.
I suppose. So what do we got on the docket today?
We are going to be talking about music. This is one that I've been wanting to do for a while and you kind of balked at.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to do it because music in games is hard for me to talk about.
Why is that?
I don't know that I could put my finger on it exactly.
Like, it's hard to think of like very specific spots in games and be like, oh, I like this level's music, or is that kind of what you're having issues with?
No, because I think I could say I like this, but beyond that, I'm not sure how much of a conversation I could have about it. Or maybe even explain why I like it or break down the music in an intelligent way.
Because this is an intelligent podcast.
That's a great point.
See? Yeah. And it's like I say. So what I have here, I have my favorites. And if you don't like my favorites, A, get your own podcast. And B, hit us up on our Discord and our Twitter and let us know what your favorites are. And, we can compare and contrast notes.
Yeah. And if I just say, okay, number 6 is, I don't know, pick a random game. Seen Oblivion over there. My number 6 is Oblivion. I like it. It's good music. That may be all you get, and don't complain about it.
Well, and that's fine. I mean, it's kind of hard to...
Number 6 is Oblivion.
Oh, I was kind of curious. I'm like, wow, that's oddly specific.
No, it's just the first game I saw. Looked over on my shelf.
Oh, you could have went with... Oh, Left 4 Dead. No, that was the first game I saw over there. But yeah, and it doesn't have to be, it's like I say, it's going to be our favorites. And then I kind of did a little searching around as to what people considered like the best video game soundtracks of all time. So we can kind of delve into that a little bit too and kind of see what the general population votes and thinks.
Yeah.
But you know what I votes and things?
I think you got a game for me.
Yeah, I vote we play a game and I thinks you're going to lose.
Ooh.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Cuz
you may be right.
You like how I transitioned that, by the way?
It was decent.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, good.
You are getting better.
I'm getting better, and I'm also getting better at this. Is it this or is it that? Eric has to choose. Ha, this or that. Ha.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good. You good?
I think Cookie Monster is hacking up a lung. Holy shit. No, but we're good. All right, you ready?
Nope.
Okay, good. Your game for today goes by the name One Shining Moment Remastered.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you 7 items
Mm-hmm.
as per tradition. You have to tell me if the item I'm going to give you is either an NCAA men's basketball team that has made it to at least the round of 64 once in the last 3 years. So basically a college team name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or an enemy you fight in Final Fantasy VII.
It seems like it's going to be easy.
It seems like it. And these are all like 1 or
Oh.
2 words. It's not like something completely outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
I have not played Final Fantasy VII in 15, 20 years.
that is another game I'd want somebody to walk me through, by the way.
Yeah.
Because
That ain't me.
I got lost so much. I'm just like, I mean, it's a good game for what it's worth. But
Would
I
you play the original or the remaster?
the original.
Yeah.
I think I played the OG. But you're gonna need to reach deep down and see if you can remember these. All right, you ready?
No.
All right. Number 1, Havoc.
HAVOC.
HAVOC. And I'm going to tell you right now, none of these are plural, but if it is a team name, it will be plural. So you can pronounce it. So if you think that it is a Final Fantasy character
would be
named Havoc,
Or if it was
if the
Havoc.
Havocs. Yes.
Right, okay.
So I'm not going to give you the plural because that will give it away.
Oh.
Because I am smarter than the average bear. But barely. Don't look at me that way.
Okay, we're going to go Final Fantasy.
I'm back, baby. And you're wrong.
The Havocs? Who the
The
fuck?
Grand Canyon Havocs 2021 tournament, they took a first round L to Iowa. They were a 15 seed.
Okay.
Number 2, Diablo.
We'll go basketball team.
Ah, 0 for 2.
Oh, that just felt too on the nose for Final Fantasy.
And that's why I make these games like
that's
this.
why I make these games like this.
Somebody asked me, they're like, somebody asked me one time, I think it was Andy, or I once had MySpace on Twitch. He asked me one time, he's like, do you get these games from Reddit? They're so good. I'm like,
what's the point of fucking bragging?
I'm like, no, I make them myself. No, Diablo is encountered in the ancient forest. All right, overdue. Number 3, Gale. Gael. Gale.
Final Fantasy.
That is an NCAA team.
Shit.
The St. Mary's Gales in 2019, they lost in the first round to Villanova. They were an 11 seed, but they're going to probably make the tournament this year because last night they upset number 1 Gonzaga. And
I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 went down.
All lost yesterday.
Ooh.
Yes, and St. Mary's was one of the teams to beat them, but St. Mary's is ranked, I think they were ranked 22. So I think I got a good chance at least getting an at-large bid.
Okay, so we're going to switch up this game a little bit. I'm 0 for 3. I'm going to see if I could go 0 for 7.
This is the one that you're going to go 0 for 7. I've been trying to get you to go 0 for 7 for months. And do you think this is going to be the one?
I'm on board now. I'm going for it.
All right. Number 4, Billiken.
Basketball team.
It is a basketball
God damn
team. The St. Louis Billikens in 2019, a 13 seed, took a first round L. But they made it at least to the Sweet 16 the year before that.
All right, we're switching this up again.
You're going to try to go for the win now?
I'm going for the dub.
There you go. I think the last 3, I think you got a chance, honestly.
Don't fucking say that, dude.
Number 5, Gollum.
Final Fantasy.
Yes, Final Fantasy fought in Cosmo area near Cosmo Canyon. All right. Don't call it a comeback. Number 6, Black Bat.
Final Fantasy.
Yes. Fought in Shinira Mansion. Oh boy. All right. You ready?
No.
I'm
gonna shit the bed.
This will be the greatest comeback of this game yet.
Oh, come on. Too much pressure, dude.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. You better win or I'm not gonna love you anymore.
Dad, is that you?
Thank you for getting that reference. Number 7, Flame.
Oh man. I think it could be both.
It is not both. It is one or the other.
That's such a generic enemy name, but it's still like the fucking Winnipeg Flames or
Calgary Flames.
Okay.
Sorry to offend.
Okay. No.
Sorry to offend
okay.
our hockey fans out there.
No, I wasn't actually going for the name.
Shout out Jerome McGinley.
That's weird that I would think, a Canadian, but
right.
Okay. I remember the Calgary Flames now. Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Come on, you got this. I have so much faith in you now.
Oh, God damn it, Final Fantasy.
Oh, why did you think back on that? No, they're an NCAA team. The Liberty Flames, 13 seed 2021, took a first round L to Oklahoma State.
What a fucking roller coaster.
Damn, I was pulling for you on that one. It. I was pulling for you there at the both to get 0-7 and then come back and win. I'm not even sad that you I enjoy you losing these games.
It's just so fitting though. What else would happen to me?
I'm not. This one didn't feel good. This one didn't feel right.
Okay,
just kidding. Yeah, it did. Shut up. All right, now what's up?
I was gonna say, okay. My answer is because I could just cut out that previous part.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say an NCAA basketball team.
He pulled it off. He did it. He did it. He did it. The Liberty Flames. They were oh God, I threw my notes. First 2021 first round L to Oklahoma State. They were a 13 seed.
Wow, what a comeback.
He pulled it off. This podcast has been recorded for property purposes.
All right, let's jump into this.
Let's do it. The one you've been dreading this entire time.
Yeah.
So I've got a top 7 individual game song, and I've got a top 7. Well, actually, I should say I had top 10s. Until you told me we were doing top 7s.
Dude, we've always done top 7s.
I know, but it's just because you only know how to count to 7.
Okay, you told me you weren't going to make fun of me for that anymore.
Hey, I was 6 of 3 to 7.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Hey, there you go. You counted past 7.
Yay. All right, you want to go first? You want me to go first? Okay, I'll go first.
Okay. Go ahead.
So what I got at number 7.
And this is soundtracks or is this individual songs?
Soundtracks. Is that what we were supposed to do?
I mean, I got...
You make your list, I'll make mine.
Sure.
All right, I got Wii Sports.
Ooh, okay. I'd be down for that.
The music for each sport seems really fitting for that specific sport.
Right.
The bowling is a little slower maybe than what tennis or boxing is. The golf is even slower than that. Really kind of sets the mood.
The golf, you can mostly just hear the wind, right?
But even the course selection music and the results music, I don't know why, but the tennis music really gives me Richard Simmons vibes. I don't know if it's a little more upbeat, and I just imagine people in headbands and shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's my number 7 because it's good. What do you got at number 7?
Well, I've got my honorable mentions before we jump in, because like I said, I had all the way to 10.
Let's do honorable mentions last.
Before we get to number 1?
That's cool.
Okay.
Before we reveal our number 1s, we'll do the honorable mentions.
So my number 7, I had Twisted Metal 2. That, I think New York and Antarctica were just like full symphony productions, and it really set the tone for those levels because you were really high up and you almost felt the music made it feel like there was peril at any time. But in Holland was the smallest level in that game, but it was like a rock band was playing and it was chaos.
Because you think just maybe a mosh pit type thing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was bananas. That, and actually Holland in Twisted Metal 2 is one of my honorable mentions for individual game songs. So I got Twisted Metal 2 at number 7.
You said something interesting in there. You said it sets the tone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that music is underappreciated in games by a lot of people, but people, quote unquote, in the know. I mean, they know what's up. They know how much it does for the actual game. Myself included, that it's underappreciated. It almost seems like an afterthought to me with the music. It's something that I don't even think about when I play the game, but it really sets the tone. It sets the mood for the whole game.
Or at least that scene.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the icing on the cake of the whole package of the game, but it's something you don't notice all the time.
But sometimes you do notice it. And there's one that I wanted to put on here, but the game was too new to really fit like a retro kind of theme.
Mm-hmm.
I left it off. The Summit of Celeste.
Okay.
It's the final level when she's finally gonna get to the top of the mountain. Like,
Spoiler.
as soon as that, the whole game is about climbing a mountain.
Oh, we didn't know she made it.
Well, in a way she does, and in a way she doesn't.
Well, that's like saying, oh, let me think of a random movie.
Cliffhanger is a game about a cliff and somebody hanging off of it.
I don't know.
See? Suck it. But yeah, she climbs the mountain, but it's the journey that gets there that is...
Okay, Confucius.
Confucius say, man who farts in church sits in own pew. Ha ha ha. I had a much dirtier one to say there, but I'm not going to say it on stream. But the final level and the climb in Celeste, rarely ever have I got to like the end of a game and I'm just like, oh, it's, like I'm so pumped to beat the game. Sometimes when I get to the end of a game, it's like, oh God, finally. But no, then the music kicked in for this level. I was like, there is no way I'm not beating this game. Like, that's how good that music is.
Got you pumped up?
It did.
Yeah.
And it's actually something I listen to at the gym. I mean, it's not like it's a full orchestral, song, but just in its epicness and where it's at in the game, like it does set the tone for that individual level. So yeah, I can appreciate that.
For number 6, I could have put maybe any one of the first 3 of these games being Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, and Donkey Kong Country 3.
Okay.
What I landed on was Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh.
Maybe mostly because it's my favorite one.
Bias, yeah.
But
yeah.
It's maybe pirate themed kind of music, but it's got good range throughout the levels, but sticking to that same tone set. The title screen just absolutely takes me back though.
Right.
Do you play that much?
2?
I think we've talked about this.
I played the original a little bit until it pissed me off and then I stopped playing it.
It's a tough game.
They're all tough games.
Yeah. 2 is probably the best though.
Is it?
Because fuck Donkey Kong. Like Diddy Kong and Dixie is where it's at.
I'll make a note of it.
But it really gives me an urgent type feeling. Trying to just almost like the game or the music rather pushes me along throughout the game. Just makes me want to keep going and going quickly.
Mm-hmm. Right. And like I said, that's kind of what it was with Celeste. So yeah, I got you there.
But if you take your time in the Donkey Kong games, they're not too bad. It's not something that maybe the average person, I should say, can run through maybe like they do a Super Mario World. So maybe the music pushes me to want to go faster, but I really need to slow down. And so it just affects me in that way.
Sure.
Trying to break down the psychology of it a little bit.
No,
yeah, that's my number 6.
You're good. My number 6, Silent Hill 2.
Ooh.
That is how much I thought that soundtrack was just great.
Really?
Yes. And I think it was encapsulated by one of the songs I have in my favorite individual game songs that we'll get to later. But yeah, most of it was, low undertones, and they cut the music when they needed to. They had music when they needed to, like they understood, because it's a psychological horror game.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like the sympathetic music when they needed to, but they also knew there was parts that they were gonna, you were gonna be going through a dark area.
So there are times where it was silent.
Yes.
Okay. No, I just
love it. I love it.
There wasn't music playing throughout the whole game.
No.
Maybe a comparable to Left 4 Dead, but more music than Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it had more music than Left 4 Dead.
But it was still silent to set that whole tone.
like when I was in the jail, it was so silent to the point where like I hear my footsteps. There was an ASMR whisper in the left ear of my headphones, and it scared the shit out of me.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. But like had there been music in that spot, I don't think I would have did that. I don't think I would have been that scared. All right, what you got at 6?
At 6, I have Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh wait, would you have at 5?
Oh, okay.
What do you got at 5?
So at 5, I was singing a song from this earlier, and you asked if I had been playing it. It's Fallout 3.
Yes.
What it's 50s? Is that what it is, like music?
40s, 50s, yeah.
Okay, 40s, 50s. The radio stations.
Galaxy News Radio.
This sets such a tone because the whole world is a grim place in Fallout, right?
And you don't want to set it on fire either.
That was the song that I was singing earlier.
Yeah.
It's such a grim world, but the music is so upbeat. So when you mix those two, it gives it a creepy, like eerie feeling for the game.
It's a the word you're looking for here is juxtaposition. That's your $10 word of the day. Juxtaposition.
Now, I remember, I think in the commercial for this game, it had I don't want to set the world on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so creepy.
Was that the one where it was playing on the radio and then it was like slowly panning out and you see the nuclear fallout?
Yep, I think that's it.
That was a cool commercial.
So yeah, that's my number 5.
Nice. My number 5, Symphony of the Night.
Okay.
Near the end, the music got so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But like
they have like a full symphony.
Yeah, it was a full band, full symphony for every section of. What are you laughing at me for? Oh, full symphony! God damn it, you intelligent bastard! But yes, it had a full symphony, and I'm sure they recorded at night. So, I hate you so much. God, I hate you so much. But yeah, every song they had in there really fit like a library, like the library. You know, it's a very kind of whimsical, kind of not a whole lot's going on in here, but I was like a harpsichord maybe, or like a harp maybe. You know, kind of a higher upbeat, but when you get near the higher part of the castle, it gets more dark, deep bass undertones.
Let me ask you this: and maybe this is something we should have discussed before we started doing the list. But what makes music good in a video game? I'm not necessarily looking for a whole conversation about it, but I mean, the thing I keep coming back to is the tone it sets for the rest of the game. If it's done right and it melds well with the gameplay and the vibe of the game, the feeling that the game is trying to give you.
Yeah, and you don't want if there's some like in Symphony of the Night, there's a couple spots in there where the music's upbeat and it's a little lighter in spots. You don't want it to be completely drab the entire time.
Mm-hmm. So my number 4, I'm not sure how you feel about this, but I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay.
There's another one in here that has licensed music, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right, yeah.
So there's so many songs in San Andreas that I heard for the very first time when I was playing this. And it, not as much as my number 1, but it kind of transports me back into that place and time.
No, I completely understand, yeah.
And this does it, just a little bit compared to my number 1, because I could hear, well, I'll get there. Some of my favorites off this were Personal Jesus.
Was it the OG version in that game by Depeche Mode?
Yes.
Or was it, okay, it wasn't the Marilyn Manson version.
No, it was not the Marilyn Manson one.
Okay.
Been Caught Stealing by Jane's Addiction.
Okay.
And Cold Personality.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was the first time you heard that song?
Yep, all 3 of those, first time I heard those songs.
So you weren't a WWE fan?
I was. I watched WWF back before I played
so you weren't WWE, because that was CM Punk's walkout song.
No, see, I quit watching before he came in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's my number 4.
My number 4, I have Super Castlevania 4.
Ooh.
Now, I'm going to say with this, I would have been curious to see what this soundtrack would have sounded like if they had it on the Genesis. Because Genesis music, I feel like the sound was so much better than the Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
But for what it was worth, I do have one of the Super Castlevania 4 songs on my individual game lists. They made it sound like they used all the stereotypical ones. They used Bloody Tears. They added that near the end. Actually, that was near the end. Yeah, because that was one of the final levels they actually had in there. So they had all the ones from like the original Castlevania game, but more like remixed versions, which I thought was neat.
So it wasn't original music? Or is it just some songs weren't original to the game?
Well, I mean, original to like the original Castlevania game. They just like took it
to the original.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like Bloody Tears was in the original.
Could you explain to me how that works?
Well, Bloody Tears was in the original Castlevania game, but when they moved to Super Castlevania 4, obviously they didn't just, cut the audio and move it over there.
Right.
They souped it up a little bit. And that's what I think I liked about that soundtrack, because Castlevania music is phenomenal in general. I mean, I literally have 2 Castlevania games on here.
Is it noticeable? Like, it's that song from the original Castlevania?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem with that, though. I couldn't put any of the Super Castlevania 4 games or music. No, I do have one. I have one. but it's not the one I wanted because the best version of Bloody Tears that I've ever heard, somebody did a piano interlude for it, and it was just piano, and it was silky smooth, and it was great. So that's why I couldn't add Bloody Tears, or at least try to pick any one of the Bloody Tears from any one of the Castlevania games on here. But, for what it was worth, you get the collection of the greatest hits somewhere in the game.
And that's your number 4?
That's my number 4.
Number 3, you may have higher up on your list. And if you do, then maybe we should wait to talk about it then. I'll say it now, and it's Super Metroid.
I have Super Metroid at 3!
Oh, no shit. Okay, so let's talk about it.
I had Super Metroid at 3. That's hysterical. Oh my god, that's awesome. Great minds.
Obviously, I just played this for the first time within the past year or whatever, maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
But like we've been saying the whole time, it just sets the tone for the game.
Mm-hmm. And it's like you were saying, it's different music for different sections of the game.
Yeah. I'm not in love with all the music. Brinstar, I don't remember thinking like, oh, this is great, and it really sets that tone. I think the 2 best ones would be Meridia and Wrecked Ship. Gives you that lonely type feeling.
Really?
Oh, you disagree?
I was going to say the way the music shifts from different parts of Brinstar and different parts of Norfair. Because when you get to like the green part of Brinstar, that's like a more upbeat, like whimsical kind of fun. It's like a fun kind of song. And then when you get into like the red soil part, which is like when you get to Red Tower and go down Red Tower, it's
That's
still...
where Ridley is.
No, Ridley's in Lower Norfair. But when you go down Red Tower in Brinstar to get to
Red Tower, okay.
To get to Norfair,
yep,
that's when there's like a little bit of a shift. And then if you make a straight line from your ship to like green Brinstar, it's whimsical. And then the red soil, it's still like kind of like dark and mysterious.
So you're saying
it's not like scary.
In between,
then when you get to Upper Norfair, that's when like something's not right. Like something's probably going to kill me down here.
So each section has its own music, but you're saying in between it kind of transitions you from one place to the other?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And you can tell the feeling the lower you get in the game, you can tell that feeling of, I don't want to use a Metroid pun, but the dread. Because Upper Norfair, that music is like, it's just a boom, boom. And then there's like a choir in the background. And that's it. That's it. You got to go through all of Upper Norfair with basically no music and figure it out. But then when you get to Lower Norfair, where Ridley's hiding, that's when the music picks up, but it's more like a dark, gothic kind of sound with a choir in the background. That's when you know shit's about to get real.
Shit's about to get real.
But you are correct. You are correct about Meridia and Wrecked Ship. Those absolutely give you the you are alone kind of feeling, which is totally what they aim for, because the original Metroid landed on the top 10 of a lot of top 25, top 100 game soundtracks because it did the same thing. But that was the first game of its kind to kind of drop you in the middle of the game and be like, hey, you're on your own. Good luck. Those 2 places do give you the sense of you are completely alone.
Yeah. All right, number 2, do we match up again?
Maybe. What do you got?
Super Mario World.
Oh, no, we do not match up. But actually, Super Mario World was one I had to axe.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Why?
I left it off the list. I wanted to put it on here so bad, but I found better soundtracks, honestly. And I think it's just...
But it's still good.
It's good.
It's
just too repetitive.
Good. Yeah. It gives you a happy type feeling. Even when you die, the music even sounds whimsical.
But when you play something like a new Super Mario Brothers, every different section and like every different type of level has its own music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, going from the original Super Mario Brothers, which had 3 songs, because it had like the above world, it had the underground, and then it had the castle.
See, I don't remember.
Oh, then it had the music levels too, I guess, or the water levels.
In our Super Mario World episode, I remember saying something about them using the same, besides the title screen, if I remember right, and when you fight Bowser, Koji Kondo used the same melody or some shit like that throughout the whole game, but just there were slight variations through the whole thing. And you're saying it seems samey to you.
Yes, and that's that nailed it around the head.
Yeah.
It's
your number 2.
Number 2, do anything that you wanna do when you're playing Mega Man 2.
Oh, what?
Do anything that you wanna do when you're playing Mega Man 2. We're playing Mega Man 2.
The fuck is that?
I did it. I did a disservice to a friend. I told them I was going to sing the Mega Man 2 song in the Mega Man 2 podcast. I did not.
Oh, what a bummer.
I know.
Dickhead.
So I got to make up for it.
So what's the Mega Man 2 song?
I had the Mega Man 2 soundtrack at number 2. I do have actually one of the Mega Man 2 songs is number 1.
No, what was the song you were just singing though?
It was I think another streamer sings it every time they do Flashman's level.
They made it up?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not like an actual song. It's like a dub.
The music in this is good though.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And every section has individualized music.
Mm-hmm.
Like every level, every Wily section. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I think Wily 1 and Wily 2 share the same music. But then once you get past that, they all have their individual music. There's so much individual music in this game. It's phenomenal. But I'm not going to spoil it anymore because one of the Mega Man 2 songs is number 1 on my list.
Okay. So for number 1, see, I had a hard time ranking this list.
What was your 2? Oh, your 2 was Super Mario World.
Yep.
Okay, what's your 1?
Number 1 was so easy for me. Everything else, it could change any given day. The 2 through 7 could be 2. Within reason.
Sure.
Anyway, but number 1 was super easy. And when I was talking about San Andreas, take me to a certain place in time, this game does that tenfold. That's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Oh, okay. You give me your explanation as to why it's number 1, and I'm gonna tell you something I don't think you noticed about my list.
Was I supposed to notice something?
I'll tell you when you're done.
Okay, so it's my number 1 because it's the most nostalgic to me, I think.
Right.
Though there's 4 or 5 songs that could just take me, just vivid memories of sitting, playing it, in my room.
Gorilla Radio.
Gorilla Radio is one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Bring the Noise. Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers, yeah.
And When Worlds Collide.
Oh, yes.
So
I 1,000% agree with you there.
Yeah. So what's this trend that I was supposed to see?
Okay. I very specifically left off games with licensed music.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fair.
Or else I would have had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I would have had probably Vice City.
Okay.
I would have had Fallout New Vegas.
Okay. I
would have had Guitar Hero 3.
Ooh, I didn't think about any of those.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now.
Okay, cut this. I want to redo this.
No, we're not redoing any of this.
I'm kidding.
No, well, listen. Yeah, those games have phenomenal soundtracks, but those songs weren't made specifically for the game. I wanted a list where songs were made specifically for that level in that place in that time. That's in the game.
Completely fair. And if I were more knowledgeable about music in the video games, I would probably do the same.
No,
this was the
okay.
low-hanging fruit, but my argument would be that this whole episode we've been talking about setting the tone. I still think these songs set a certain tone. They were handpicked for the game for a reason.
No, and you're not wrong.
One might say that I'm right.
Well, that's typically what happens when you're not wrong.
Well, yeah, but the way you phrase it, you say you're not wrong and you're right. It just feels so much different.
Well, it's apples to oranges. They're both fruits. There's your low-hanging fruit, but you did your list a certain way, and honestly, I thought you might have gone that way.
Yeah.
I anticipated you doing that, which is kind of why I went the way I did.
So,
or else I would have had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 in my top 5. Probably at 4. I would have probably moved. Actually, I may have moved Super Castlevania back. Symphony of the Night and Silent Hill have to stay there. But yeah, just for the nostalgic purposes, I would have put Tony Hawk Pro Skater at least at 5.
All right, so what's your number 1?
Probably, arguably, and I've actually looked at a lot of these lists, and it's in their top 10. Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah.
The Genesis music for this game is phenomenal. There is no better music with which to kick ass. And it's a very dark, foreboding game anyway, but there are parts where it's like, this is a party. I'm just rolling through these streets just kicking ass.
Feels like a rave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it absolutely does. I mean, just going through. I mean, it was one of the very first games where it didn't sound like typical 8-bit music. It's like there was a beat to it. There was
Probably
a
so
hip hop.
16-bit though, wasn't it?
Yes, but it didn't sound like that. It had a hip hop beat, and yeah, it was phenomenal. Now, did you have any honorable mentions for that by any chance?
Well, when I was making my list, I had a few extra written down, but then I erased them. What did I have written down?
Think hard. Think hard.
I think Halo 2 was on there.
Good one.
Ooh, what else? I don't know. But if we're doing games like that, Guitar Hero definitely be on there. What, 3?
Yeah, 3 was the one with
So Through the Fire and Flames.
Yeah, Through the Fire and
Yeah.
Flames. It had Stricken by Disturbed. It had Cliffs of Dover. It had One by Metallica. It had Talk Dirty to Me. I think it had Cherry Pie by Warrant. It was a great list. But yeah, it's like I said, I didn't put those on there because it didn't feel like a soundtrack. It felt more like a mixtape.
No, that's fair. So what do you got for honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions. I had Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Great pick.
Now, I didn't move it up because, again, it's not enough and it got too repetitive after a while. Mega Man X. I had, and this is one that really hurt. I had Super Mario Galaxy. I realized that with the whole thing with Super Mario Galaxy is I didn't like the soundtrack. I just liked one song.
Okay.
And I have that song extremely high on my individual list.
Why don't you run through your top 3 individual?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got like 12 on here.
Oh shit. Can you run through them real quick?
Yeah. Honorable mentions. I had the moon stage on DuckTales. I had Holland from Twisted Metal 2. I had Sting Chameleon's stage from Mega Man X. I had Upper Norfair in Super Metroid. And I had stage 4-1 in Super Castlevania 4.
I assume those are all good because you got them on your list.
Well, at least I like them. Now, to get to my top 7 for this, 7 and 6 on this list are kind of one and the same. I had Angela's Hell from Silent Hill 2, which was the scene I was describing. It's a heavy piano interlude. And Lost Painting from Symphony of the Night. Both of those songs are just so absolutely beautiful, but they're beautiful because they're dark. It's like a dark gothic feel to both those songs. So that's 7 and 6. Number 5, I had the major circuit theme from Super Punch-Out. That's as far as I ever got in the game. I mean, I've watched speedruns of it. I watched Zallard play it blindfolded at AGDQ.
Legit blindfolded?
Oh, well, yeah. He plays that game completely blindfolded.
Wow.
It's sick. Number 4, I had Under Logic from Streets of Rage 2, which is stage 4-1. I had 2 4-1s on here. I must like stage or route 4. Number 3 is Egg Planet, which was from Super Mario Galaxy, which is the first planet you go to. And of course, the big orchestra that just kind of builds up and just hits you.
So it all went downhill from there for you.
For Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
It just wasn't memorable. Like, I just remember the first time I played that game and that scene and that music, all like the graphics all at the same time, just it was kind of super overwhelming. Number 2, I already gave you number 1, was a song from Mega Man 2. Number 2, I went full nostalgia for this one. Route 4, Pokemon Blue. That was right after you defeat Brock in Pewter City, and you had that feeling of, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go do this. I don't have to learn anything else. I defeated. It's like, you know what? Maybe I can go do this. And then the music, kind of like in Celeste, where it kind of gives you the, hey, you can do this kind of music. That's what that did for me. And I just remember sitting up when I was like 9 or 10 years old with my dad's Game Boy playing until 3 a.m. It was just me sitting in my bedroom, just laying on my bed, just playing this game. But that music transported me into a whole different place.
Yeah.
And then number 1 from Mega Man 2, Crash Man's theme. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
It was actually my ringtone for the longest time. But yeah, do you have any individual songs or anything?
No, I can't say I do.
Besides for what you had from
GTA. And
GTA and Tony Hawk.
Yeah, man, what a fucking overachiever.
That's never been a describe your word for me, but okay.
I mean, you had so much. Look at you prepared.
I don't mess around, and I literally take about 2 hours before, like, the night before. That's why I text you so much, because I feel like you're getting annoyed because I'm like, hey, what's the pod about this week? hey, what's the pod about this week? Like the night before, hey, what's the pod about tomorrow? And you're like,
I don't get annoyed.
you're like, dude, it's about this. I'm like,
Well, I
okay.
say, dude, it's about this because we talked about it like 2 weeks ago.
I know, but
it's not annoying. It's really not.
I don't want you to think I mean, I half-ass most of the things in my life, but
No, I don't get that feeling at all. I get the feeling that you half-ass most things in your life, but not the podcast.
Mm-hmm. What did Ron Swanson once say?
I have no idea. I didn't watch Parks and Rec.
Ron Swanson once said, never half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing.
Okay, that's funny. I think I'd like that show, though.
Yes.
I do want to watch it.
Speaking of shows, that's going to wrap it up for this show here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, yes, join us next time when Eric is going to hit with a driver at a putt-putt course.
Ooh.
I'm going to say that's the wrong club, by the way.
I feel like there's something there that I should, like, you're referencing.
You're a terrible golfer.
Oh, okay.
That's what I reference. No, you're not bad. You're just bye, everybody.